face. I could tell that she was in so much pain. So I reached out for a hug and she came in and snuggled up. I told her everything will be better someday. I don't know who needs to hear this, but know that someday it will get better. I know I suck sometimes, I don't always like mine, but I know that someday it will get better. I don't know who needs to hear this, but know that someday it will get better. I might not know much about you or what you're going through, but I know that someday it will get better.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Peter, don't die. I know you're not dying, but, I'm just saying it because,
Peter, it will get better.
that's right. It will get better. You'll catch your breath.
That band would really be something if they got a better bass player and then they got themselves some real backup vocals. That's I love Eddie and the Archons, but man, they could really step up their game.
I mean, have you seen those guys though? It's not like they're gonna shoot music videos.
Never.
Yeah. Poor guys. Fantastic new there. You guys are the first to hear it. So.
Yeah, that's coming out sometime eventually. But I figured since I didn't finish the song for the show, I would let TJ play one of our new songs that's not released yet for funsies.
That song really doesn't exist yet.
Nope, it doesn't exist. You heard it. That's it. I'm not even gonna play it on the way out. You only get one shot at it because it's not released. So you have to go back and watch the beginning.
Nice.
Yeah, I got surprise news in the comments. Montana legalized.
Yep. Five
Who
states
knew
legalized
who knew all them redneck fuckers had it in them? Who knew?
Yep. Well, technically, the medical system was well established until they tried to cut it a couple years back. I know friends that moved to Montana to become caregivers and help get that whole system underway. And then
the medical system's been well established, but just plain decriminalizing it.
Basically, when they gutted the medical system, it was only a matter of time before they were like, "Oh, really? Cool. Watch this, bitch."
Yeah. So I'm happy. I'm happy for him.
Who's out there so far? Hobag's out there early. I see Not Joe. Toonie's in the house. Mike Morris is here. Paul Zilla's out there. The hippie. Dylan.
Everybody sees Zilla's Halloween costume. It's fucking amazing.
RJ. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go take a peek. It's fucking sweet. Let's see. There's a pile of sacks. The Socorro's out there.
What's up, Church?
V-Dog, Church. Who else did I see? I thought I saw somebody else. Did I miss somebody else? Oh yeah, Angel's out there.
What's up, Angel?
No!
What's happening, y'all?
Angel's your illegitimate son, right?
He's one of them.
Oh, okay.
They all just somehow find their way to Dollar Tree. And me, they're like, Poppy, Poppy! He went out for a vape and never came back.
That motherfucker. So,
I wanted you to be better than me. Yeah, how many times a day do you have to give that speech to a madam?
So many. I just want you to be a better man than I ever was. want the best for my boys.
2 mile line to Aria. Shut down for a minute. Good night. Bozilla was a busy man. So, proud dad news. The boy learned how to ride a bike without training wheels yesterday.
Nice.
Even
Yeah.
took a couple spills in the process and didn't make a fucking peep about it. Was just like, oh shit, got back up, got right back on it. I was like, look at little man rocking it.
The only thing that made me angry was I tried to get him to do it at the beginning of summer. Wasn't having any of it. So
why would you want to learn to ride your bike before summer starts?
I go to head to the polls after work yesterday to go vote. And I come back and Jackie goes, "Did you see the video?" What fucking video? I was at the polls. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm worried about voting. She goes, "Go park your truck, quick." Because I just barely pulled in the driveway window down because it was in the 60s here yesterday. And so I pull in. Here comes the boy. He's geared up from the fucking head down to his feet. Elbow pads, fucking cut off gloves, and the whole nine. And he's dressed to the T. Hops on, fucking wow. That kid has not stopped riding for the last 2 days now. Just back and forth.
Nice.
He's got freedom now. He's
Yeah.
gonna be exploring the greater Green Bay area in no time.
Then
Nowhere safe.
then the little bastard ran into the back of my truck this evening. That was funny.
Ah,
I was told him, I was like, dude, you've got this, but you don't have this enough to not run into the cars, so
Right.
don't ride so close to them.
Time to make sure that the end of the handlebars have those giant rubber-coated fucking grippies on them, so you don't end up with scratch lines at fucking
that
handlebar height down your truck.
Yeah, well, luckily his grips still are covered on the ends, but I'm sure here by the middle of next summer those fucking things will be gone from him. Although, I will say that kid has one of the smoothest get-offs of a bicycle after 2 days of riding I've ever seen. Flips both legs to one side, and then just hops off and fucking runs with it till it comes to a stop. Like, you smooth little shit.
Get it, dude, get it.
Granted, I knew he couldn't have been too far off because he's been really riding his scooter lately, and he's been gets it hauling ass and then throws both feet on there and just goes. I'm like, dude, you're ready for a bike and you don't even know it, dude.
Yeah. Inadvertently trained himself to ride a bike with the scooter.
That, and then he's also at the same time trying to pick up skateboarding because the neighbor girl skateboards, and she went after he figured out how to ride the bicycle. She went and bought him a skateboard.
Oh, shit.
As a
That's awesome.
congratulations. I'm like, huh. So he's out there, Dad, check this trick out. Flips the board upside down, puts his feet under it, jumps, flips the board over, and lands on it. I'm going, the fuck, where did you learn that?
He's a child and YouTube's a thing. He's going to learn quick as shit, I bet.
I'm going, well, I guess it is. Well, see, and that's the thing is, I don't allow him to watch YouTube.
Probably a good thing.
There's some shit on there that I've seen him, that he used to watch it. I've seen him watch on there where I'm not a fan of. But when you bring shit up like that, I'm going, maybe I do need to bring some leniency in here and just say, hey, if I catch you with this shit on there, you're going to lose it. But, yeah. It's actually pretty sweet. I was like, huh, son of a bitch, that little bastard. He's going to be getting broken bones in no time. Love it.
never too young.
Has cool stories to
Never
tell.
too young to start.
That's it. Like, 5 years old, that seems like a good time to start skateboarding and bicycles and tricks and shit like that. Yeah, do them all, kid. Fuck it. And whichever one you end up better at.
Better to learn that shit while you're young and you heal quicker.
Yep.
And when falling
Stick
down
to
doesn't hurt
fucking
quite as much.
skateboarding.
And I've been putting off buying a bicycle because I was like, oh, I could keep up with him when he had training wheels because he couldn't go that fast. No. Not going to be able to keep up now. I'm going to have to buy a fucking bike. Like, alright, you want to ride your bike? Let's go, dude.
Go get yourself a nice hybrid. Nice hybrid bike. Ride year round, even with a little bit of snow on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. What's off the table? Wow. Please don't tell me you're referencing that terrible fucking music.
Yes. I am trying to get a good friend of mine at work to recreate that song, but instead of wet ass pussy, it's little ass penis. Because that's a quality remix.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's a quality fucking remix if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did anybody out there in comments land? Did anybody take up the idea that I had last week of picking something out for me to mix this week?
I'm sure they've got ideas.
I mean, I don't want to.
Were they supposed to send you recipes?
I mean, I'm gonna let you finish real quick, TJ. But first and foremost, I believe we have an obligation that needs to be fulfilled before we get sidetracked here.
Oh, yep, that's right, we do. That came up last week. Go ahead, run it,
I got a shoe in my lap, ready to go.
I'm a big fan of holding people accountable for their actions, and if a man is as good as his word, then he should be held to that word. And we got a word that we were going to see a thing.
You saw a thing last week, but that was just because I did not think I was going to be here, because I thought I was going to be at work tonight. So I did one last week. If you want to go over to I'm No Joe, you could see part 1 of this endeavor.
That's
it
right,
went
the
rather
impromptu
well.
version. The
Yeah.
impromptu version was a thing that caught everyone by surprise, I promise.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys might want to make this full screen, because if I try to make pin him, it's just going to fuck up Zoom, I think, or the OBS, I think.
The OBS, yeah.
No, I can't pin him, otherwise I would.
Here, hold up. Hat's going to get in the way. Gotta go back to my white trash. My white trash days at Florida State. Oh, it tasted just as bad as last week.
Good God.
That, boys and girls, is how you get athlete's throat.
That's right.
All right, V-Dog, there you go.
When you hear about RJ going down to a mysterious fungal infection,
Yep.
Now you'll know why.
I've washed those shoes. So don't worry about that. Because those were my old work shoes, but they had an insole inside of them. I have washed them since.
Old work shoes. That's enough said right there to just whoop.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
There you go. Shoeies in honor of Tai Tuivasa, as he didn't get to do it during his fucking fight last week.
Part 2. I did 2 for you, Ty. And now I'm gonna drink this other beer.
Shoe free.
Yes.
probably a little bit more enjoyable that way.
I would hope.
Dylan, it could be a little bit of both.
A little bit of both, Dylan, yeah. I'm with Dylan, though. 2020-24 starts now.
I'm down.
What's happening, Bob?
Bob, we're starting our 2020-24 campaign. Plotting it out. I think we really just need to get, Addy Tooney onto one of the debates. And they just start talking trash and Tooney runs over and boots one of them in the face. I think he's got it at that point.
Boot to the face. Solves a lot of problems.
Fuck.
I know he's got some good boots because he was an electrician. So he's got some good boots.
Yeah. Solid work boots.
Like some he's got himself some heavy duty Red Wings, like the $1,000 Red Wings. Lifetime warranty. He's got himself some good ones.
Reinforced toe.
Yeah. Toe and shank. Yeah, he's a toe and shank man.
Right.
I'm looking at flavor list, trying to figure out what sounds good. I keep going back.
Actually mixing up something from a new mixer who asked me to mix the recipe and give their thoughts. My thoughts. Man, I can't speak either.
See, words is funny.
Yeah, see, my problem is, though, I didn't prepare. So I may have to go take a quick walk after I get these flavors out. Yeah, to the porch real quick.
I've got so many mixes from Saturday.
I didn't let any of mine sit. I vaped them all. I'm stupid.
How did that swag one turn out?
That's one of the ones I'm mixing
Oh,
tonight.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
That one turned out awesome. Yeah, the Swaggy in the Sun.
Yeah, I was able to pop in the chat for a couple seconds, and that's where I was able to pop in and listen for a minute, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, the 10 flavor Swaggy mix. Yeah, it turned out real nice.
Paulzilla, were you in my fucking head or something? Because that had actually popped into my head, lemon blueberry cream or something like that.
That sounds so good. What are those flowers?
I got the show stealer. She's all up in the lap tonight. Aren't you, little one?
Flavors. They gotta be over here.
Tommy B, what's happening?
Most of the flavors I need are swag fruits.
You know, that really does sound good. I think I'm going to run that route and see what we can come up with.
What's that? Lemon blueberry.
Like a lemon blueberry, either custard or a cream or something like that.
Okay.
I wonder what would happen if we threw a little marshmallow in there. Would that sweeten it up a bit?
Oh yeah, marshmallow's a real good sweetener, and it gives good mouthfeel.
Well, I think that's what we're doing then.
Thickens it up in the mouth.
Let's get over here to create a recipe. Because lemon and blueberry sound fucking fantastic right now.
Great combination.
We're gonna make 50 mils of this.
Where's my swag apricot gone?
What's up, Sin?
San.
Seltzer sister, I'm drinking non-carbonated seltzer.
I have a pear in my hand.
Alright.
It's a nice pear you got there, Adam.
Let's go with
I
some.
like them. I mean it.
So I have some of the. I have the VSO and the Chemnovatic lemon cream wafer. I'm wondering if I can use both, or if that'll just overpower it.
VSO lemon cream wafer?
Oh no, the VSO lemon.
Oh, okay, yeah, VSO lemon's a real nice, fairly.
But then I also have the
It's kind of a juicy lemon. Drinking plain seltzer.
Nice juicy lemon. Let's what do I want to put that in at? 'Cause I think I want it to be a little more lemony with the blueberry on the back note.
Okay.
Well, can I do like?
So VSO lemon kind of max it. Well, it doesn't max out, but it's real good. It's really good at like 2%.
Okay. And
But if
then,
you're going to use that Chemnovatic lemon cream wafer
yeah.
at the same time, you want to cut it. You want to cut it back probably at least to 1,
Okay.
because that lemon cream wafer can kind of take everything over.
So cut the lemon cream wafer to 1 then.
Lemon cream wafer can go in. What's the median on lemon cream wafer? I think it's 2. I don't know if I would do that. It's kind of a cereal lemon, if that makes sense.
So it's a little sweeter, not so much as a ripe lemon.
A little bit more artificial.
Okay. Yeah, and that's all right.
Lemon cream wafer's really, really good though.
So what? Do that at like 2% then, or?
Let me look.
And 1% of the other one. God damn it! I really need to organize this better, but I don't even have a shelf yet, so it's kind of look and go here. Leather? Nope, not leather.
Lemon cream wafer is averaging out at 3. So yeah, if you're using it with Swaggy lemon at the same time, 2 is probably going to be pretty nice for you.
And I'm gonna need blueberry. That's a fucking kiwi. Where the hell is it? You know, this might be the largest pain in the butt portion of this is trying to find all the right flavors. Pumpkin.
What's up, Dimlin? Dimlin's drinking gin, apparently.
Shit, that's how it starts.
Gin will make you sin.
It'll make you do a lot of things. It'll turn you into George Bush too. Won't know when to pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with alcohol in it won't make you do that, sir.
Not just anything. Sometimes it's fun. It's called spray and pray and see where it lands.
Yeah. That sounds like a good event for any day that ends with a Y, sir.
Bitter. Mint. Jesus Christ. Oh no, that's pineapple. We don't want pineapple. Not pine. Leather.
Right.
Banana. Carrot.
I'd find new
Sour.
mixer mixing your recipe.
Lemon. Of course, it's the fucking last row that I checked. You goddamn it.
It always is.
Alright, so from these little VSO blueberry, probably is like a back note. I could probably get away with like 1.5%, right?
I'd probably go something like 3.
Like 3? Really?
Yeah. 3 maybe.
Especially if you want to probably.
If you're feeling froggy, throw a 0.5% of that huckleberry in there if you got it.
I do have the huckleberry.
Always good to back up your blueberry with some
That'd
huckleberry.
be great. Yeah, play with the lemon nice too.
Mm-hmm.
8%. I'm pretty sure I know where huckleberry is. It's one of these last ones here. Oh, no, that's blackcurrant. Wrong one. Oh, you motherfuckers. Where did I put you? Juniper. Nope.
My favorite is when I grab the same flavor like 3 times. Like, I know you're it. Just looking at it, even though it's completely the wrong thing. I know you're it.
I could have sworn it was in the back fucking row. No, but
Oh, my shelves came today.
nice.
I just need to not work and be able to build them.
Huh.
My flavors. Monday, probably. Thank you, Toonie. I was
Oh,
about
they're
to
right.
do that.
Huckleberry. So 0.5% of huckleberry then?
Yeah, about 0.5%. Just liven that blueberry up just a touch.
5. Should I throw any of the flavor West blueberry in there too, or you think that'll overpower it?
No,
No?
no. Flavor West blueberry tends not to play well with other blueberries.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. It works well with a couple of them, but a lot of times what it'll do is it'll grab whatever floral notes around and just hold on to it. And it can really, really floral out a mix. So if you're not looking to add floral notes, usually it's a good idea to kind of stay away from mixing a couple of blueberries, like along with like the Flavor West blueberry.
1-on-1 marshmallow. A little bit of sweetness.
Marshmallow vanilla. Tastes like marshmallow whip.
So. Marshmallow vanilla, 1-on-1.
Up KBK has a coconut tobacco. Nice. Like a nice sweet tobacco, I'm assuming. Nice sweet
Anything like
tobacco.
maybe 1%, 2% of the marshmallow?
Marshmallow, you're probably good with the marshmallow vanilla. Something
Yeah.
like 1.
1.
Something like 1. You're in the right house.
And then I want to add a little something of a cream of some sort.
Yeah, Padme's a Twitcher too, Sin.
So, if we do some cream of some sort, will the Bavarian cream or something like that possibly work?
Oh yeah, Bavarian cream's great with fruits.
Barbarian cream is
Yeah,
great
the
with
barbarian
everything.
cream.
Will the milky undertones do anything with that in combination with the Bavarian cream?
Make it a little less sweet.
Okay, we don't want that. I kind of want a little bit sweet. And then, do I use the Wonder Flavors or the TPA Barbarian cream?
Wonder Flavors is dark. It's a dark barbarian cream.
Dark barbarian.
Yeah, it's
What's the difference in flavor profile?
like a darker vanilla versus a sweeter vanilla, or versus a brighter, sweeter vanilla.
Yeah, like a lighter vanilla.
So I should probably go the TPA route then if I want a little bit sweeter.
If you want to go a little bit sweeter, yeah.
Okay. The Flavor Apprentice.
PG.
And since I want this to be kind of heavy on the cream, I want to kind of. Where should I put that with the marshmallow? Like 3% maybe?
I mean, you can run barbarian cream like crazy high, and it's still good. So, I mean, you could run it.
I just don't want it to completely overpower the lemon and the blueberry, though.
3 or 4. I'd say 3 or 4.
Let's go 3.5. Happy medium.
Just for everybody's own future information, I've used it at like 8% in the recipe, and it's still fine. Still tastes really good. Sometimes lemon can be a little subtle.
So should we up the lemon on either the VSO or the?
No, I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
I'm wondering because, yeah, and I also don't have any PG yet. Still hasn't come in the mail. So, wondering if I do need to up anything since it's gonna be all fucking VG heavy.
Yeah, because you got BG Nick too, don't you?
Yeah, 'cause the PG Nick
you
hasn't
got
made it
BG
here
Nick?
yet either. Yeah.
Where's your lemon cream wafer at?
3.5.
3.5. Lemon cream wafers at 3.5.
Yeah.
Where's your BSO lemon at?
1.
Your blueberries at 3.
Yep. And then 0.5% of the huckleberry.
0.5% of huckleberry.
And 1% marshmallow.
BSO lemon, take it up another half.
Another half, so 1.5.
Yeah.
And
I'm balancing the recipe in my head with the VG.
I can tell you're in your mind space.
Will I need to up the Bavarian cream to 4% then, rather than 3.5?
Yeah, might as well. You might as well take that to full 4. You got that? Yeah, go with that.
Oh, cool.
Let's give this a minute.
Mix, wash, repeat.
Which one's that, Adam?
This is the new mixer's recipe that I was asked to try. Actually, I kind of just volunteered to try it. Looked good.
Is that the jam cookie?
And before I get to mixing, let me say hello to everybody who I missed that popped in here. I see Sin popped in here, Putt Putt.
Alright.
Cherokee's out there now. KVK's out there.
Tastes like a
Cherokee bought
fucking
the-
apricot cookie.
Fidalgo.
Cherokee got the swaggy in the sun. He liked it.
The Millen's out there.
I'll use a rewick, but I'm really fucking lazy right now.
Friction's tucked into bed.
Oh.
Like a good little baby.
Hey, look. If I could be sleeping right now, I'd be sleeping. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking
True,
tired.
true that. I would probably be asleep too.
Namely, because my ass had today off, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna sit up and watch what unfolds throughout the United States last night until about 2 a.m. Then I was like, this is fucking stupid. Why am I up this late? I'm gonna find out tomorrow anyways.
Maybe not even then.
Yeah. And not even then is correct right at this moment. So.
Yep. Associated Press has not called the race yet, so.
Alright, so let's get down here and let's start measuring things.
I was so glad my chat was an election-free zone last night. So glad.
And that's the key here is that's also going to be me. I don't want it here because that's not what we're here for.
Right.
Keep your opinions.
We're here for mixing and talking shit.
The only time that we say anything that has to do with elections is go fucking vote. That's your way to speak.
Right.
That's it. Other than that, I don't say a goddamn thing.
Yep.
Alright. So I upped that, right? Did you really... Fidalgo, did you really say up it to 3%? That seems like a lot of VSO lemon.
No, 3% VSO lemon? Yeah.
Well, I've already got the lemon cream wafer in there too, though. At 3.5%.
Lovely.
So do you think...
I think you still get away with 3 on the VSO. It wouldn't be too bad.
If you wanted to.
Especially because you're putting the...
you've already got lemon. I say go with what you've got right now. And then if you feel like something's missing, then we can deal with it.
Juice it, yeah.
Yeah. Let's start with what we got there and tear this off. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Been thinking about lemon since last week and since nobody popped up with anything. I was like, oh, when Paulzilla said lemon blueberry, I was like, cream of some sort. I was like, yep, that sounds fucking fabulous. Let's do it. And then the sweetness from marshmallow, because, you know, my ass has a sweet tooth right now. So we need to go lemon BSO.
All right, new mixer. I just want a little more bakery out of this, but that may just be because it needs a steep. It's good though.
What's the what's the recipe, Adam?
Like the profile? Because I don't want to give away the recipe.
Oh, they told you not to give the recipe away.
Well, I don't know. Does he want me to say anything?
That's all good.
Is he out there?
He's in here. It's Meter.
Yeah.
I was just being
Oh, it's
ambiguous
Meter's
the whole
recipe?
time.
Yeah.
Meter's like, no, don't tell Fresh my recipe.
I'm working on some Polish treats that I knew that
It's a
Adam would be
kolachki.
familiar with. Some kolachki cookies because it's almost Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard Discord making noises. Quiet Discord.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% sold on it. I still think it needs a little bit more tweaking, but I'm happy with the direction it's going. That's why I wanted Adam to try it, because it's like you've got the flavors and you're Polish enough to know what it's supposed to be.
Ooh. That does have a hell of a strong smell to it.
Which one?
The lemon wafer.
Lemon cream wafer? Yeah, like I said, it's a really nice kind of cereal lemon. And it's distinctly the lemon in one of the world's most famous e-liquids. I won't say what.
You know, that one.
But it is distinctly that lemon.
I know which one you're talking about.
I think everybody knows what I'm talking about, but they're real nice
Yeah.
to me. So once again, I won't say anything about them.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw them under the bus if they're super nice.
Yeah, they're a really, really nice company to deal with. Yeah, the blueberry huckleberry is going to be real nice. I love the smell of that huckleberry flavor tit's just like every piece of my childhood just comes rushing back. Like back in Boy Scouts ripping huckleberry bushes apart.
Just with the lemon there to tie, yeah, with the
Purple
lemon.
from the elbow up.
You know, and that was something I didn't think about. Had I thought about it prior to, I probably would would have done something like a straight lemon huckleberry type thing, but
Like a nice huckleberry lemonade.
yeah.
Well,
I need a lemonade first. Or a good lemonade.
I always recommend. There's two I recommend. I recommend the Flavora, and I recommend the Flavor West.
Oh, I forgot to get my TPA Barbarian Green. There we are.
Your Flavor West lemonade is your like fair lemonade. Like it's that crushed lemon they just put in a cup, and there's just a little bit of sugar in there.
A
Little piece of lemon floating around in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually my favorite kind.
Me too. Yeah, Flavor West lemonade is what you're looking for. It's tart. It's got just a touch of sweetness, but really, really good. And then the Flavora lemonade is Country Time. Country Time lemonade to a T.
Nothing wrong with Country Time either.
No, people usually do a mix of the two. Like your best lemonades are usually a mix of the two. But I'm a strong believer in that Flavor West lemonade.
I think a lot of the problem is that people using it expecting it to be like a regular lemon, and then they get that candied lemon, they're like, well, this flavor is garbage. It's like, no, you just didn't use it right. Like you had a good idea, but you had poor execution. Don't blame the flavor, you did it wrong.
Exactly.
Like
you go into a Flavor West lemonade expecting something like a canned lemonade, you're going to be sorely disappointed because it's tart.
Yeah.
It's tart. It's not over the top. You know. It's a little on the thin side, if you will.
All right, there we go.
Like I said, it's kind of what you'd expect to go to a fair and get.
Blueberry stays up front because I like blueberry.
So that's why I said
Pepper
if you mix the two, you get kind of the best of both worlds. You wind up with something like a canned lemonade.
Plus side, I've almost figured out how many fucking drops out of every bottle is. How much I'm gonna get, at least out of the swag bottles.
Swag bottles are nice and consistent. Yeah, swag bottles are about 0.03 for every 2 drops, if I remember correctly. So you get about 1.5 out of each drop.
Just say 0.25, motherfucker. Stop switching between 0.24 and... fucking dick.
Meters
About 20 drops. About 20 drops for 1%. Thereabout.
Barbarian cream. Yeah, let's go marshmallow first because that's a lot less. I don't have to fucking worry.
Nice KVK.
Go.
What's up, Vaughn? I got her tail. I got your tail. This is a couple appearances already.
There we go.
During this show. You coming plotting your revolution? Vaughn?
It's better than like 3 weeks ago where she fucking showed her ass to me before we started on No Joe.
No, that was Padme.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's right. I forget.
Jumped up on the desk and she just stood there.
I forgot.
RJ, look at it.
Look at my asshole. Tell me it's beautiful.
My balloon knot will investigate your soul. Right, Nene? Right? Come on.
Alright. And go to Parson.
You gonna sing? Sing for your people?
Oh,
No.
time to make some swaggy in the sun.
Wait, Adam, did you start coffee?
Uh-huh.
Did you start coffee this evening?
No coffee
Okay.
for me tonight. Thank you for looking out, though. I know I pulled a stoner moment last week.
Like in 15 minutes, I forgot I put coffee in my Keurig.
Whoops. Happens more than you can imagine. Oh man.
And a pinch of orange.
This recipe has a
Bam.
bottle of swag in it.
It is all swag.
It's all.
That's why it's a
swag.
one shot available over at vapingswag.com. If you buy the one shot or the flavor pack, flavor pack is 10 swaggy 30 mils, 10 bottles of 30 mils for $50. All the proceeds go to local animal shelters near Swaggy.
Yep. That'll be apple, apricot, banana, blood orange, coconut, kiwi, pear, pineapple, pink, grapefruit, and strawberry.
And since
Really
that
good flavors there.
recipe is public, I'll probably make that one this weekend.
That's what I'm doing right
Swaggy in
now.
the sun? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a screaming deal for that flavor pack. That's a screaming deal. 10 swaggy, 30 mils for $50.
$5 a piece? Shit.
Yep, exactly. That's a good deal.
Do it to it.
Considering all of his stuff's 2% lower, like Flavora, like it's a good deal. Those 30 mils will last you a long time.
Now into the sketchy shit. Nicotine, here we go. I say sketchy just because, well, yeah. That whole who wants to get sick thing.
Cherokee says it's super delicious. Adam's about to try it.
Yeah.
He'll let you know. If you guys don't want to mix 10 flavors, there is a one shot over on Swaggy Chain or on VSOflavors.com.
Oh wow, you made a one shot for it too? Shit, I must have missed that part.
We made a one shot on the spot once I tasted it, and once Swaggy was able to taste it.
Nice.
Yep, we'll do a one shot with it.
Well, congrats, boys.
I described it as a tropical drink you'd get at a cabana. One of Zippy's pool boys has somehow made it out of the VG pool. You call for your tasty beverage and he delivers.
Nicotine. God, I need to get PG nicotine. That would make this so much easier.
Yeah, you gotta pull the plunger and just hold it with your thumb as it makes its way up into the
I did
syringe.
not miss that at all.
That sucks quite a bit.
Just drove me nuts.
But that's the thing about the VG Nick is even if you break it up with a PG and pre-break or make yourself a pre-base, like you still have to shake it hard every time, otherwise you wind up with hot spots all over the damn place. So you sit there vaping, and all of a sudden you get a nice peppery blast, and you get dizzy. You're like, whoa! Uh-oh, there's taste buds. What's up, buds? He just became legal in like 7 more states. Congratulations.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if nothing else, that's one silver lining in this fucking election. 5 states
Yeah.
passed recreational, 1 more state passed medicinal, Washington, D.C. legalized magic mushrooms, and then Oregon decriminalized everything.
Yeah.
Let her rip, tater chip.
Good shit.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be
legalizing
interesting.
everything.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes in Oregon. I mean, that's kind of a secret dish at this point.
Well, and that's the thing, is that they're basing a lot of their principles off of Panama, which did this 6 years ago and has had fucking astounding results from it.
Yeah, because if you allow the government to control the quality, which the state's going to step in and do.
Yep.
Step in. I mean that
Well,
cleans up a lot of the bad things that happen.
and the
and
other half of
then-
it, the punishment,
then-
quote-unquote, side of it.
Yeah, and then hopefully they go back and they empty the jails out of all the people that are doing time for.
That's part of Oregon's wording, is that police will no longer be dispatched to drug calls. Mental health workers will assess the situation of the addict that's being called on and then determine whether they need rehabilitation or just consultation and release.
Yeah.
No more locking somebody
Okay.
up because they're high walking around fucking Walmart.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Not a bad thing.
Not at all.
And yeah, I mean a lot like the way that's worded, a lot of times, you know, the healthcare workers will take them in, wait for them to come down, make sure they're okay.
Yep.
Make sure they're not hurting themselves.
Ironically, that's part of the platform of defunding the police. Taking issues that aren't police issues out of the hands of fucking police, giving them to the issues that are giving them to the people rather that are trained to deal with those specific fucking issues. Crazy radical idea.
And Portugal did the same thing a couple of years ago too, right?
Yes, they did. 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it's
had great fucking results down there. I think there's 3 countries now down there in that neck of the Middle Americas that have all gone complete full legalization, have had fucking astounding results from it. It's almost like the concept of letting an adult be an adult works or something.
No, it doesn't. Adults are fucking stupid.
Not here. Yeah. That's why they got to do it in small spots here. That's why only Oregon gets it right now.
They don't have a big enough population to really fuck anything up.
The local people can produce it, which cuts out a lot of the cartel business as well. And so the cartel's always going to be around because they're going to offer a cheaper, more awful product. But
ooh,
as long as something's reasonable.
Wait a minute. Huh. Okay, I understood what you were saying a little bit ago about the lemon.
Smells kind of cereal, right?
It smells very familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fruit
You've had
Loops,
that liquid.
possibly, or
Yeah.
Pebbles.
I'm just saying something smells very, very familiar about that.
You may have had dinner with a lady at some point. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Quite possibly.
Gotcha.
She was known for her lemons.
I'm not mad either. I'm pretty excited now.
It's a fantastic lemon. That lemon cream wafer is one of the better lemons out there.
Ooh. That has a right color tinge to it. I like that.
Uh-huh.
Now we're talking. No, the only thing I need to do here.
Shit. Look at Utah.
What did Utah do?
Voted to make hunting and fishing a constitutional right.
Fucking hell.
All right.
I like that.
In a house in fucking Utah. Shit.
What the only thing that worries you about that is the conservation aspect of it. 'Cause it's not that I don't trust people, but I don't trust people to do the right thing and follow the regulations.
Or just be like good people and not take shots that are going to injure the animal and not kill it and let it suffer.
Well, and here's the other kicker is, how do your people go and actually follow that shit up, and how do you fund the person who's got to go out and pursue that type of shit? Like, that's, unfortunately, with the constitutional right part, I'm guessing that does away with fishing and hunting licenses, would be my guess.
Fishing and hunting licenses, but then they can fucking literally name their price on like fucking deer tags and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're doing it as just an individual state constitution, which would make it to where you would still have to purchase like out-of-state hunter tags or out-of-state fishing licenses.
Oh,
That would definitely make up the money, because around here, the local fucking fishing license is like $8, but out-of-state is like $130.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing up here.
yeah.
I mean, unless you go the route of like a fucking sportsman's license, which is like a fucking $1,000, and that is everywhere.
Right. Yeah, and that'll cover you. Which would still make them enough money, I think, to make up the difference in the small local fees that they would be losing out on that. But then you still come back into that regulation part of it.
Well, I mean, they can still do things like you have to go through these courses in order to be qualified, that sort of thing. Yeah. You can make all sorts of mandatory requirements for it as well. So it's not just because you're saying you don't have to have a hunting or a fishing license. You know, you can still limit how many animals people can take in. You know, that sort of thing. So
And then,
I like it. It's a good way to start going forward, I think, at least. It's a good way to start the conversation.
yeah.
You know they're moving in the right direction then. I mean, because...
Well, Michelle, the fishing
and
license
TJ.
is about
OBS
about
Rose.
controlling how many people go out and do it.
Alright, I'll be
Like
right
if you
back.
didn't need a fishing license and you could just go haul in whatever you wanted, like we would have emptied. We would. Beverage in. Hi, TJ. Welcome back.
Welcome.
That should fix our issue. Yep. God damn it, every time. I don't understand what the fuck the issue is with Zoom and OBS hating each other on that fucking with that
You'd
shit.
think they'd have had that shit worked out a long fucking time ago. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, I can see it go. I can see it right when it kicks into OBS. It's just a log out of Zoom, log back in. OBS miraculously fixes its shit. Well, and see, that's the right idea, Michelle. Fish and hunt to fill your freezer. Doing that, I have no fucking issue or qualm with.
That's the right way to do it. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
I'm worried about the fucking retard who's out there of, I just want to kill shit for fun. You know? Don't get me wrong. There is a place for trophy hunting, and I'm all for that.
As long as it's done properly.
Yeah, as long as it's done properly, but, oh, just because I want to go and ooh-up somebody? No, get the fuck out of here. Let me get rid of it. Yeah, it's just fucking, ridiculous. And then, hold on. Bow. Get rid of stupid shit. Don't come in here with that nonsense. That's not what this channel is for.
Yeah.
It smells fucking tropical.
I don't know why I'm still shaking this. I probably could knuckle taste this right now.
Oh shit. Okay.
I wonder why that smells tropical, Adam. Because you have 10 different
Yeah.
tropical fruits.
That's an explosion of flavor in your mouth hole right there.
I got an explosion of flavor for you.
I know you do.
Sniffy first. Ooh. I can smell the blueberry now in there with that lemon. Oh, that's gonna be
And then it
good.
started to blend in.
Yeah.
So nasty.
That right there, taste buds, that's prime example of good trophy hunting. Yeah, it costs money to go do that shit, but you're looking for that one thing. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to go elk hunting just for me, because elk is fucking delicious. Granted, generally anything with a set of fucking horns that runs around in the woods is good by my standards, so.
Pretty much.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. That is good.
You knuck it for the first time?
Yeah. That tad bit of fresh lemon, then the almost a candy wafer lemon. Then the blueberry comes in afterwards with that sweet cream on the end from the marshmallow and the cream working together. Yeah. That's
Yours
fucking
got better.
tasty.
Just sitting here.
That is tasty. I think I might up the lemon in there just a little bit next time because I think I want a little more lemon, but that's all right. I'll let it sit and see what happens with it. Still tastes
Yeah,
good.
when that Bavarian cream steeps in a couple days. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so give it a couple days there. I'll keep working on this. I made another batch of that peach custard. That shit's fucking fantastic.
Pardon.
Yeah, that's why I live in Wisconsin. I don't have to put up with that gnarly fucking terrible hunting shit down in Illinois. That's why do you think all the fibs come up here?
Yeah.
No offense, guys, but yeah.
Bonsai. Looks like it's gonna be the bonsai.
Speaking of Wisconsin hunting, you know who's hunting in Wisconsin currently?
Hmm.
Jim Miller, the fighter.
Crazy.
He is out bow hunting down towards Dodgeville,
Oh, okay.
looking for that big old white-tailed deer. Although he's got plenty of time to apparently put up Instagram stories since he's sitting in the woods.
Bow hunting skills, nunchuck skills, computer hacking skills.
No worries, taste buds. I gotcha. And no hate there. Yeah. I'm in Green Bay. Yeah. No hate here. Nothing but love, man.
Ride this bad boy.
Later, Fidalgo. Have a good night, buddy.
Oh god.
Later,
the
Fidalgo.
bronze ass, these tries. O-rings of all fucking time. Jesus.
Yeah, everybody
Can't
give
get
a good
this off.
night to Fidalgo. He did an amazing thing on Saturday.
Hell yeah, Fiddy. Thanks, dude.
Came in like a superhero during our charity drive. So, thank you, Fidalgo.
It's like,
You get little rye hearts. You get little rye hearts to go to sleep.
my god. I need a Lumi stand, otherwise I'm gonna break my mod.
And please tell me on the way out there at like 5 o'clock in the morning you were listening to the 30-point buck, because it had to have been on the radio at like 4 or 5 in the morning on your way to your stand.
30-point buck?
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
30-point buck.
That's like a given here. Once deer season starts, if you wake up early, it doesn't matter what channel is on, that song will play at least once before you hit your tree stand.
The you first.
Watch this real quick.
Had to fire with my big toe.
Yeah, I miss living in fucking Florida. I live so far back in the middle of nowhere. I used to lay a fucking a Remington 700 across my dinner table and hunt through a fucking window.
Huh.
No Christ. I don't know that I wouldn't want to shoot that inside the house.
Oh, dude. So my family owns a farm, like a massive farm, and the back corner of it, we have one of the houses out there, and that was like my place. And I would just lay just a Remington 700 just across the table, and I'd hunt through a fucking window. It was our property. It was completely legal, and during the time of year, it was deer season, so
Fair enough.
hunting within season.
Well, I love backpacking. You go hiking out, find yourself a nice, pretty little place before the sun goes down, set up everything, just hang out. Then you're up before the sun gets up, get everything packed up. Once you start walking, the sun's coming up.
That shit was great.
Jesus Lord.
Pretty.
I used to do that with hog hunting too.
Hog hunting, eh?
Hog hunting. Because hogs are nuisance animals in the state of Florida.
Dude,
We used to-
they're getting everywhere. They're making it up into the southern parts of Illinois, I've seen, and
Yeah, they're getting into Ohio too now.
yeah, it's gonna get to that point where they're gonna start living through the winter in the really cold areas, and you're gonna start seeing some of those gigantic fucking hogs like you do in Siberia.
Like, man, I miss Florida because of that shit. Because like we used to, it was like me, my dad, and our neighbor used to sit outside like just hanging out in the back of the shop. Because we had like a 7-acre field to bring cattle out, and they used to just scurry across the field, and we'd be out there with AR-15s, night vision scopes, like late in the day, around like 8, 9 o'clock. We start picking them off because they'd fuck up our crops. There'd be fucking hundreds of them.
Fuck. I wish I could get a 20-yard shot back in the day. Only time I ever got 20-yard shots was when we were driving deer. And because you damn near stepped on the motherfucker. It's amazing how still those sons of bitches will sit until you're damn near on top of them. Especially after a week of gun season. On that last weekend, you got fucking 15 people just trying to push deer. And the more I look back at that shit is fucking stupid. You have a bunch of people who are untrained on how to fucking keep firing lanes. It's amazing that there's not more accidental shootings during gun season.
Dylan, yeah, no. There we go.
Yeah,
This is an election-free zone again.
yeah. We're not talking election stuff here. That's not what this is
Wabbit
for.
season.
Wabbit season and duck season. Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
no worries.
We weren't consistently making the point like we were last night. So.
Well, you didn't get banned or blocked or anything. They just deleted the message. You're okay.
No.
One of the few places that I just don't want to talk about it. This is my safe space.
Exactly. This is a safe space for everybody. We're here talking about flavors and shooting deer and putting dicks in things.
Oh shit! Before I forget, there's an important football game tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Niners versus Packers.
Yeah, what's the bet?
What's the bet? Fuck,
Yeah.
dude. I'll donate now.
I don't know. We lost to the fucking Vikings this weekend.
Yeah, but didn't the Niners lose 2 more players this week too?
Four more players.
Well,
Jesus
four
Christ! I only heard about
four
2
players decided to go see the Backstreet Boys instead of playing.
we're gonna be without our 3 top running backs.
Shit.
We're without our 3 top running backs, and we just lost our best remaining receiver.
I was gonna say at
Okay.
this point, if you live in San Francisco and own a jersey, you've got a roster spot. Like,
Yeah, like you could walk on and play receiver for the Niners.
Yeah,
like if you lived in the greater if you lived in the greater San Francisco area,
yeah.
you could be a receiver for the 49ers.
Between San Francisco and Dallas, if you own a jersey and live in the fucking city, you got a spot on the roster right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Erwin?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to do 20? Do you want to do 50? What do you want to do?
Whatever's good. I've got money to burn right now. Not a lot,
I mean,
but
the
I've
more
got money to
important
burn.
question: who are we donating to?
That is a good question.
I mean, there's always good old Casa. There was a good standby. I'm always up for like the ASPCA or the Humane Society.
You know what? Let's do something for the Humane Society. I like it.
Okay. So 20 or 50, up to you.
Let's go 50.
Okay.
I'll take the risk there.
Okay.
The animals are worth it, not to mention we're this close to talking the missus into getting an animal in the house finally.
Perfect.
There you go.
So yeah, I'll do. So Niners win, you do 50. Packers win, I do 50. I might as well make the donation now, but the Niners may be 4-4, but that is because they've lucked out. And I think Green Bay. I think it'll be a little bit closer game than most folks are giving it credit for, because everybody right now is kind of saying that you guys are going to tromp on us. I think it'll be a closer game. I think it'll be a closer game. I think it'll be within 10 points.
The way that they played on Sunday, I don't have high expectations this week unless they pull their heads out of their 4th point of contact. There's no fucking way. And for those of you who don't know what that means they're ass.
Last week was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, what you are going to get introduced to is a large dose of Jermichael Hasty. So people may not have heard of him before this week. You're going to find out about him this week. They call him Mini Marshawn in San Francisco. So you guys are going to get to find out about our undrafted rookie that we picked up. Kid's a monster. But the way things are going, he will have a tremendous game up until the 3rd quarter, in which he sustains a high ankle sprain and goes on IR for the rest
If that fucking happens,
the rest of my
I'm
fucking
keeling
running
over.
God.
with the rest of my fucking running backs. He's just gonna go sit on the. He's gonna go join the bench after a tremendous game, and we'll know that next year there's 3 very good running backs on the 49ers roster.
Oh shit! I need to save that recipe before I forget. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna close that shit out.
Yeah, whenever it's fucking football days, Saturdays and Sundays, I control one TV in our restaurant, and it's the one that's directly across from our fucking expo window, where I can sit there, run expo, and look up and watch the Packers.
I'm actually looking forward to the game.
I am too.
49ers and Packers games are always entertaining one way or the other.
Yeah, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's always entertaining.
Yeah. Even if it's the worst game, even if both teams have like the worst game of the year, it's entertainingly bad. So.
All right, perfect. It's saved.
We're getting close to getting a couple of our defensive people back off the roster or back off of injured reserve. So, and there's an off chance Richard Sherman plays this week.
Could make it interesting.
Jason Verrett, who's like the most injury-prone back of all time, he's actually stayed healthy all year and had himself a hell of a year. So,
I think what I'm most excited about this week is not football. It's UFC's main event this week.
I don't know. I'm torn between the fucking UFC event and the fucking tomorrow night's main event.
Oh, yeah. That's true. And then we're only how many weeks out from the Tyson Jones fight?
3? It's the
Yeah.
29th.
Yeah, end of the month. Yeah, it's right after
3 weeks and change, yeah. Right after Thanksgiving.
right after Thanksgiving. That's that is 28th, I thought. Is it Saturday or is it on a Sunday?
I think it's on the Sunday.
Oh, it is on
I
a
think
Sunday?
yeah, I think it's that next Sunday.
Either way, I'm going to give us something to watch, which I'm excited for that, because not to mention...
That's going to be fucking insane.
They have for a boxing card, that's a pretty decently stacked card with a lot of names that people should know.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Not to
That,
mention...
and apparently they created, what the fuck did they call it? I was just reading this earlier. The Frontline Championship title belt for this match.
Yeah.
Because they had to find some way around having them forced to wear headgear because it's an exhibition match. So to keep them from having to wear headgear and wear like 26-ounce gloves like you have to do for an exhibition match, they put up some fucking BMF boxing title basically. So now they get to wear regular fucking gloves. It's still 2-minute rounds instead of 3, but it's like 8 2-minute rounds, and they don't have to wear headgear. They get to wear regular gloves. It's like it's going to be a short but crazy boxing match.
Yeah, because they don't have to have a huge gas tank for 8 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
And that means there's going to be a lot more swinging for the fences and a lot less feeling out.
Damn right.
I mean,
That, and the commission tried to tell Roy Jones Jr. that because it's an exhibition match, they don't expect either fighter to be hunting for the knockout. And he's like, have you ever seen a fucking Mike Tyson fight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's not gonna fucking rope-a-dope and fucking technique you for 12 rounds. He's gonna knock you the fuck out. And in order to stop him, you gotta knock him the fuck out.
Yep.
Damn right.
Like, this is not gonna be fucking pitter-patter sparring. Like, these boys are coming in to take each other's fucking head off. And I'm down for it.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking pitter patter, let's get at her, boys.
Right? One of the most technical fucking strikers and one of the most like legitimate power having strikers ever in boxing history are going toe to toe. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, Deontay Wilder's still crying about how his fucking shoelaces were tied wrong and it made his feet go numb in the fucking boxing match. He's done.
What? You're crying about your fucking shoes. You're a whole ass bitch.
Yeah, no, he's basically given his fucking career up for the sake of writing excuses at this point. That motherfucker's done.
Now, have you seen like the fucking debate of the Fury Wilder? Fucking Fury was afraid of Wilder, so he was punching him with his wrist.
What?
So someone who's never seen Tyson Fury fight before wrote this is what you're saying.
Yes.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
he punches you with right here.
He was, or no, it was Wilder, not Fury. Wilder was afraid of Fury, so Wilder was throwing technically illegal punches for boxing and throwing it to where this part of the glove was hitting his jaw to knock him out. So it's straight impact with his wrist, with the wrist part of your hand.
Do they realize you can't
So
get
whoever wrote this has never actually hit somebody.
Yes, I am
That's what
well
I was
aware.
thinking. It's like they've never actually seen a fight take place.
What kind of power can you get from this? You don't.
You can't. It's just pure impact. It's just a shocking
At that
impact.
point, you're just hitting with tape.
And you're gonna fucking break your goddamn
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
wrist.
You're hitting another person with tape wrapped around your wrist. You're not hitting them with the gloves or the padding that's on the back of your hand. That's just tape and fucking leather right there.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I almost pissed myself last night watching the video.
People are stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Christ. So, some of the things that the uneducated journalist says is fucking ridiculous. But that goes for anytime you see any journalist who writes something that's outside of their normal realm.
Right.
That's like journalism, period, though. Unless you're a journalist that only covers a specific sport, and then you go to like another sport, like fucking somebody that is a football fucking analyst, and they do something for UFC, it's always ridiculous.
You mean Jay Glazer?
Yes.
You
Thank
mean
I couldn't
fucking...
remember his name.
I'm not gonna say it, Mr. Dick Punch himself.
Okay, well, Stephen A. Smith's dick punch is fucking infamous now, but Jake Glazer, like, I will preface it with this. The work that Jake Glazer does for fucking veterans charities is fucking commendable. I don't give a shit what you think about that fucking guy. That dude literally gets millions of dollars every fucking year specifically donated to veterans-only charities, and even started one with Bellator. But his actual knowledge of fighting that they let him pretend he has in front of a microphone is fucking brain-melting.
I find it extremely adorable. He tries.
He tries.
He does. He
like
tries
his effort?
so hard. Yeah. He's got the energy, just not the knowledge.
I give him the credit because the man tries.
Yep.
He's the anti-meter.
I give you the credit.
Yeah, he's an interesting case.
That's fucking just the dude. I give him credit. He knows shit about football and insider shit on football. Everything else, no. But it is what it is. There's always one guy in every fucking sportscast that is that fucking person.
Yep.
It's true.
It's kind of like watching fucking NFL on Fox, and you end up with fucking a really great quarterback and a shitbag, and they're the worst combination of people to fucking call games ever.
Right.
Not gonna mention names because I don't need Disney up my ass.
Right.
That's right, I said Disney because they run that shit.
It's the football equivalent of getting stuck listening to DC and Brendan Fitzgerald commentate.
Ugh. Good night. That's fucking terrible. I've noticed.
The good news is Mauro Ranallo has finally left the WWE, so he'll probably be back to UFC more full time.
Exclusive Bellator now.
Oh, he's exclusive.
No, he's
Bellator
Bellator.
now?
Yeah, he's exclusive Bellator. They've had him doing on and off stuff. He works with Robin Black a lot of the time because they can't find a place to put that fucking lunatic either, but they don't want to let him go. So like him, Jimmy Smith, and Morrow do like overview and like fucking voiceover work for like highlight reels and shit now. It's weird.
Okay. But yeah,
like,
I mean,
Morrow did their European series.
Morrow's amazing.
Morrow's
awesome.
Well, yeah,
I would much rather have
he,
him than fucking Robin Black any day.
He was the best WWE commentator, and they refused to make allowances for like his anxiety and stuff. So he eventually just they just parted ways recently. So yeah, I guess he's working exclusively with Bellator then.
So
he's a fantastic.
That explains why he was in Italy.
Yeah.
They had him in Milan for 2 weeks. Yeah, he was doing great.
Yeah, he's a great commentator. So,
So
I'm happy. I'm happy he's getting to do something he loves. So, because I like that dude a lot.
Is Bellator really lenient with
Everything?
like their fighters? Because like I completely forgot that fucking Swagger went from being a WWE
Hager.
wrestler. Hager, I'm sorry.
Hager.
Yeah,
I
Jake
re-
Hager.
Yes, I
Jack
remember calling
Hager.
him Swagger because that was
Yeah,
his
Jack
name
Swagger.
like like 9 years ago.
I was gonna say he got his fucking face "We the People" last week. If you
Yeah, I
wanna
know,
go
I saw
watch that
that.
highlight, I laughed so fucking hard
So-
at that shit.
So like they're super lenient on him also fighting with like WE like was it AEW?
AEW.
Yeah, that's actually I kind of respect.
Technically, Bobby
kinda
Lashley is
respect that.
on the Bellator roster.
And he's also a WWE fighter now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bobby
again.
Lashley has fought 2 or 3 fights now and is still actively on the Bellator roster and wrestling. Yeah, they don't
Which
give a
is-
fuck, dude.
Ironic
Respect that,
considering how many people they got.
WWE gives a fuck though. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, Scott Coker's like, if you'll let him come play, we'll let him in the fucking cage, dude. I don't give a shit. If Vince will let you out of the house, you can come over here and play.
I respect that though as a company doing
Bobby
stuff like
Lashley's
that.
a monster.
Yeah, Lashley is insane. If you've never seen him do actual fucking MMA, holy shit, you thought that motherfucker was crazy when he wrestled. Wait till he can really do shit on you.
What was that dude's fucking name? He went from he did one pro MMA fight. Former wrestler.
What, CM Punk?
No. CM Punk had more than
I was
one.
gonna say CM Punk had
Uh,
two, I think, 2 fights.
Fuck, what's his goddamn name? All he does is acting now. God damn it.
Oh, Batista.
Batista, yeah.
I'm talking about Batista, yeah.
Yeah, that dude, if he would have had the right training, he would have been a fucking animal.
He would have in the pre-USADA days.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think his horse meat and Mexican supplement diet would keep him from fighting currently.
What fucking
I don't know. He's kind of like The Rock. Like, he has all the time in the world to work out now.
Yeah.
But he opened
He
an
does
MMA
wrestle.
gym. Dave Batista opened an MMA gym
I
for
believe it.
WWE stars who want to learn the crossover shit now. That's where Jack Hager trains.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Dave Batista opened a fucking legitimate MMA gym after one fucking amateur MMA fight. He's like, this shit's fun, bro.
Well, he had one pro fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Against some
I
dude
think
who
it's-
just,
I think
I don't
it's
know how
funny.
he ever made it pro.
I think it's funny at this point that Batista is having, like, by far a better acting career than John Cena. At this
Oh, absolutely.
like Dave Batista, when he was in the WWE, kind of had the personality of a wet paper bag, but turns out he's a pretty funny dude.
He's pretty fucking comical.
Yeah, so that he's made a career off of just being the comical big dude.
And he's,
Yeah.
for what
And
he
Cena-
does, he's
Cena-
good at it.
Cena, who's got all the personality in the world,
Can't act his way out of a
he's just
paper bag.
But apparently he's found his thing now. That character, whoever he's playing in the Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
apparently he was good enough in that Warner
They're
Brothers was
locking
like,
him in.
"You want to do a series?" Cena's like, "Sure." How do you?
Right.
Cena was good at like serious roles.
Cena?
Like, yeah, he was good at more serious roles, not very like, comical roles.
I don't know that I've ever seen him.
Shut the fuck up. bitch.
Ah, got him.
What was it?
Dun, 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 dun.
And his name is John Cena.
Even my wife went like that.
What was it when he did like 12 rounds and stuff like that? Like those were like decent films, and like the first Marine, and then they every single time they take another fucking WWE fighter for it, kind of like fucking Jarhead.
Yeah. Well, now
But
it's
like-
been like The Miz for like 7 movies. So.
Yeah, but like the Marines, the first one and 12 rounds, he was like actually it was like those are actually half decent movies. If they like filled out the casting a little bit better, those could have been pretty decent movies. Like he was good in like more serious action roles than like comical roles, because that just didn't fit him fucking at all.
Right.
Well, now he gets to play asshole Captain America.
Yep.
Apparently, is what the character is. So.
Soul Captain America.
Basically.
I mean, that fucking fits.
So-
Yeah, I mean, Cena is, I mean, he was a far more well-known guy coming out of the WWE than Batista was. But like I said,
Absolutely.
Batista just took off just because he found his niche like really quickly.
Yeah, he struck while that iron was hot. As soon as he figured out his lane, he was like, "Watch me fucking go."
Yep. And now, yeah, I mean, like they're putting out movies left and right with him. So
But look at it this way: the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy would not be the same fucking movies, and it would have changed the entire Avengers plotline because of it, if not for Dave Bautista, which is a weird sentence to say out loud.
It really is,
that,
but it's
that
truthful.
was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, that's not one of those things that you normally think about, but yeah, that's a thing.
But now that you actually said Batista and MMA, that fucking reminded me. I remember like one of the first films that I ever watched of with Batista in it. It was one of those like rip stuff like fucking Bloodsport, to where like you're in the middle of nowhere and you're like they're pretty much training people to be fucking like killer MMA fighters. It has like fucking GSP and a whole bunch of like retired like huge name fighters. It's on Netflix. I can't fucking remember the name of it anymore. But
I'm still telling people about Jean-Claude Van Johnson. I'm still telling people about that shit.
Yeah, I still need to watch it.
I want to.
I still laugh every time I see Civil War and fucking GSP pretending he's a badass.
I think
that was actually a really great scene, though.
It really was. It really was good. He genuinely made you think that Chris Evans is way stronger than him.
Yeah.
Which any of us that follow know he could bench press that motherfucker with one arm.
Any who's selling seeds out here?
Distress?
Sensories.
Speaking of things to watch, I finally
spend very little time in them.
Finally got the little guy on The Mandalorian. He finally actually sat down and watched a whole episode with me.
Very nice.
He's like, Dad. And he's trying to figure out what all the sand people are saying. What are the sand people saying? Dude, I don't fucking know. It's not subtitled, man. I'm like, just listen. He's like, Dad, why does that guy's armor look familiar? That's not the Mandalorian, but he looks like a different bounty hunter. I was like, 'cause it is somebody else's armor. You're smart. Whose is it, dude?
Right? You recognize it. That's right.
He recognized it. I'm like, and what's funny is, I haven't been able to get him to sit down and actually watch any of the Star Wars movies or anything like that in full. Because he just hasn't been interested in them. But he knows all the fucking characters. I'm going, how? I don't know.
Sounds like he's almost ready for Clone Wars.
Ooh.
Probably.
Ooh, Clone Wars tattoo.
Yeah, because that I think that
tattoo.
would
that's where it ends up.
that would end up keeping his fucking attention, because that one's all got a lot of action
all
in
of a
it.
sudden you got a Death Star tattoo down there.
Well, that and you said he was cool with fucking Nightmare Before Christmas, so he's cool with cartoons getting a little more fucking graphic, and he's a Star Wars kid, so the Clone Wars will be teaching him the stories, and he'll recognize people and shit.
I think we'll just have to skip over the younglings. Once we get to that movie. No, fuck it, he's got to learn.
Not all fun and games in a galaxy far, far away.
That's right.
These aren't the stories a Jedi would tell you.
I think most of it he's probably learned because he plays the shit out of Lego Star Wars. Because he's got that.
Familiar with most of the storyline.
Yeah, and he's got the complete saga. So 1 through fucking 7. Which, it's probably where he learned most of their characters. And it's probably why I went, Dad, that looks familiar. I'm like, yeah, it does, buddy, doesn't it? Glad you picked up on that. Now, if only I could get you to figure out who it was, we'd be in good shape.
Swaggy just got his mind boggled.
Yeah, dude, that mic dropped. He just dropped on him.
I tried to be gentle about it. I tried to be just like subtly push him into the stream and let the current take him, but no, he fucking himself. Jumped in kicking and screaming. Cannonballed on his own.
That's fucking fantastic.
Resemble that remark.
There may have also been some other things out there that you did other than that as well.
Need to rewick this. Tastes like booty.
What tastes like booty?
Just everything I vape out of this.
I mean, at least it doesn't taste like dick, you know?
I was gonna ask you how the swag in the sun turned out, but if you're saying booty, then
It tastes
Wake up,
good,
Bubba.
but I can just taste the 3 other juices that were on this cotton underneath it, unfortunately. But I can taste like the deliciousness that's on top of it. It smells so good out the bottle.
So do I give this Bavarian cream about 3 days to steep itself out?
3 will work. You'll start getting some of the Bavarian, but I mean Bavarian cream itself really takes 10 days, but rarely if ever do people make it a full 10 days because it tastes good off the shake.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yes.
Not always a bad thing, Bob, but when you're trying to get tropical with it and you had like a fucking dark bakery underneath it,
Yeah, no.
and it's lingering, it's no good. I just wanted to try it. I'm fucking lazy. But I'm gonna have to rewick something because
Michelle, it tastes like cottage cheese pretty much immediately. So
Ew. No, not doing it. That's a no-no in my book.
well, cottage cheese and pineapple is a mighty fine vape. That's all I'll say.
Oh. Fuck.
cottage cheese.
Yeah, cottage cheese and peaches, also a very nice vape.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, I just kept it private until I figure out whether I really like it or not. But I will let you know when I do put it as public. Or
Are you Golf TV vapes on ELR?
no, of course I am.
So I figured.
Yeah, flavor of pineapple or a little bit of swaggy pineapple too. The one I used sugarloaf pineapple. It was really, really good. Yeah, it's a surprisingly good vape. Surprisingly good vape, that cottage cheese.
Yeah.
You just got to kind of keep in mind that you're going to be vaping cottage cheese flavor. Like
I can't do it. That's just
I can't. That's too weird, man.
look. I like cottage cheese by itself, sometimes with some peaches.
yeah.
But to vape it, no, I'm not gonna vape cheese.
Well, I'm not saying that these are all day vapes, people.
I'm not saying that either.
I'm also a huge fan of the Tostino's Pizza Roll vape that I
Absolutely.
vaped in my lifetime. I'm a huge fan of the VSO pizza I put together. Are they all day vapes? No, no, not by any means. They're good for they're what's TJ say? A couple rips tater chip, and then you're done.
They scratch the itch.
You know
Exactly.
that my thought on those is because I've had the pizza rolls, and those are what I would call giggle vapes of holy shit, it does taste like that, and I'm gonna laugh about it. That's it. I'm done at that point. And maybe if I'm feeling really giddy, I'm sneaking into somebody's RDA that has never had it. Here, motherfucker, try this.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Swaggy. You could get the SSA cottage cheese, and then you don't have to deal with the texture. You just deal with the flavor of cottage.
Well, and here's the thing: are you getting the small curd or the large curd cottage cheese? There's differences in texture there.
There's no texture. It's just the flavor.
Oh,
Just flavor of cottage cheese.
I want to get like Gruyere cheese, like souffle. I want to make like a Gruyere cheese souffle. If I can like get like
There you go,
that,
Dylan. Medium curd.
like that in an RDA, that'd be good. I'm gonna make a fucking souffle e-liquid. Gruyere
You know, it
cheese.
would be really good. A good feta flavor. Like
And
that would go
if
so
I go
well with a
feta-
ton of fruits.
If I'm going feta, I'm gonna figure a way out to fucking make a proper fucking Greek Euro e-liquid.
Fuck
What?
Didn't somebody work on one of
Slasha.
those?
Slasha has a tzatziki sauce.
So, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You're already halfway there.
It says little drop of this, little drop of that.
Cucumber, lettuce. I need something bready for the naan or the pita, dude.
I mean,
I'm
we've got
fucking-
all these things. All
Yeah,
we're really
I'm-
missing, all we're really missing is a little bit of lamb, a little bit of seasoned lamb.
Get that meat
Some
seasoned
seasoned
right.
lamb, yeah. God.
I know Flavor Arts Kitchen line has a lot of meats, but I don't know if they have a lamb flavor though. They have like beef and chicken and stuff, and those are also
think
really
there's a
not
lamb.
that good to vape either.
You know what your problem was, Swag? You didn't eat them while they were hot and melty. That's the fucking problem. You waited too goddamn long.
I was gonna say, what sort of cheese curds do you like? Cheese curds are like mozzarella with
Look.
a little bit more, with like a little bit. They're not as mellow as mozzarella.
Look, and if you're saying fried cheese curds, they should have been hot, melty, a little bit stringy, not squeaky. Squeaky is a non-breaded cheese curd.
Yeah.
That it's generally old.
Yeah, the squeaky shit is like it's like
I
a
love
chunk.
squeaky
You like
cheese.
No,
tear
the-
some pieces off and eat it.
Oh, good God. All right, we're not talking cheese right now because I'll lose my shit. Not doing it. I refuse. And it's that time, so we're going to fucking call it because you know what?
Next week, all cheese curds all the time.
We'll talk cheese next week so I can be fucking mentally prepared for it. And
Made your cheesy bed now.
Cheese talk next
that's
week.
it. Cheese talk next week. You got it.
On the cheesy bunker.
Dude.
The cheese
On the
All
bunker.
kinds
cheesy
of
bunker.
cheese.
Actually, you know what? That'll work next week for this reason. I did
I was
smoke.
gonna ask.
I smoked some cheese last week Thursday, and it's got to sit for about 2 weeks. So I should be able to try it on Wednesday next week.
That's right.
Sampling cheese with your pinky out.
That's right. Did some string cheese, some cheddar, some Swiss. What else did I do on there? Fucking mozzarella, pepper jack,
Oh shit.
and some other one. So yeah.
Yeah, he smoked half a fucking
Smoky
charcuterie
Jack.
board.
Yeah, pretty much. Which actually works out brilliantly because the neighbors got some prosciutto and stuff. When we were talking about it, we're like, we should do ourselves a little charcuterie night with the smoked cheese and prosciutto and some venison summer sausages and shit. I'm like, yeah, now we're
That's when
talking.
you do that shit.
All right, yeah. Before I get off track and don't get the fuck out of here, as always, you guys, do your part, educate, advocate. Not for us, not for any of you bastards out there, because you already know what's going on, but for those poor sons of bitches who have not come off the stinkies yet. We need to keep this alive for them. So, make sure you are doing that. And if you're into kicky punchy things, aka MMA, boxing, fucking kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever, if you're into any of that type of fighting, come watch us on the I'm No Joe channel. Thursday night, 9:30-ish.
There you go.
I always remember to put the ish on there. But anyhow, love y'all. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. It's always awesome to see you guys. And we'll see y'all next week. Like I said, you're not going to get that same tune that we played at the beginning of the show because it's not released technically. So you only get one shot at it. So if you really want to watch it, you need to backtrack all the way to the beginning of the show. We're going to go out with some different Eddie and the Artisan on this. So we're going to go out with a little wall of text tonight. So,
Good one.
yeah. See y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Master B.
Let's not get personal. The writing's on the wall. Everyone has their opinion. I hope it sucks you in. All this time I wasted staring at a wall of text. just